You made some big decisions in those times as well, Liam. None so bigger than leaving Enzo out for 2 games. What have you made of the response to that?
Yeah, I was aware it would make big noise. I think every medium to big decision you make at this club would do. I have to put this on record, and I've said this before, me and Enzo are on great terms. I know it probably looks different from the outside, but Enzo is a great player. More importantly, he's a very good character. People make mistakes. I've made many, which people talk about. What you can't do is when a player or person makes a mistake, you've got to give them the opportunity to make it up. And it was a mistake from Enzo, and I think it was an honest mistake in terms of his passion and wanting to win, no more than that. So we've dealt with the situation. I want to build in the long term a team that fights for each other, that wants to be here, because Chelsea in its best years had a real spirit, you know, had a fight, had a commitment to the shirt. And yeah, you have to set down your culture and your values very early for you to achieve that.
And that was that you setting your discipline out to everyone else in the football club saying...
It's not like that. You just have a groundwork and you have a framework on which you don't cross that line. It's not about me showing my authority. You know me, I'm me. And it's not about all of the things that other people think. It's about your group, and it's about having the respect and values that this club deserves.
And I know you, Liam, with good relationship. You build on having a relationship.
Yeah.
João Pedro spoke about it and how good he's been since you've come in. I have to touch on him.
Yeah, top. João is someone that everybody knows has got extreme potential, but now he's at an age where he has to go on and fulfil that potential. Nothing would make me happier than to see him score more goals, help us win an FA Cup and qualify for a Champions League and wear the number 9 shirt for Brazil in the World Cup. I've challenged him, I'm demanding of him. So far, he's taken up that challenge really, really well.
Especially when you was at Chelsea, you scored, I think it was 10 goals and had 10 assists in that season. But you was playing wide right. Yeah, he was playing wide right. So what is the difference? So because you wanted playing wide right, you wanted to come on to your left foot, and there would have been. I know how selfish you could be on a football field.
You damn right.
And
in life.
Listen to me.
See, no, hold on now, Kels. No, you went too far with that one now. Hold on now. Both of y'all can stop this right now. I don't like this. I feel like I'm centered out. You picked me out right there. Yeah. What's going on? No. But jokes aside, yes, I do believe when you're talking about playing on the wing and being a goal scorer, I came from a centre forward.
Correct.
So I'm a goal-driven guy. That was always my game. I always thought, okay, if I score goals today, I feel like I've done my job. I remember a game we played away for Liverpool. I got man of the match. And I was fuming because I didn't score. And I think for me, playing wide, I had to change my game. And it was like, okay, this is what Didier wants. So then it got to a point where I'd do a skill and I was like, I need to find how I'm going to get down the line to use my right foot to cross it. Because when you rely on cutting in, you become predictable. Okay, I'm going to cut in and I'm going to use my left foot. And I remember playing against you guys, actually, and Jolien kept saying, show him on his left, show him on his left. And I think that game I went to the right 2 times and actually think I won a penalty 2 times or got a goal, an assist and won a penalty. So to answer your question, the psychology behind it is you want to be a goal scorer, and I think Semenyo is that. I think with Doku, he's a bit different. Cherky, you can see he finds joy in getting assists. And that is the difference with him. And those are the types of players that strikers love to play with.